Welcome back. More people are starting to feel better about traveling. Obviously, the vaccines have a lot to do with that. And American Airlines recently added new direct routes to Loreto and La Paz. So Tara recently got back from a trip to Baja, and you won't believe some of the side trips there are to see with animals in the water. Tara, your video, your pictures have been absolutely incredible. I'm adding this to my list of hopeful travels in the next few years, and I'm sure a lot of other people might after this story.
Well, it's so affordable to go there right now. Again, this is my first international flight in probably a year. I was a little bit nervous. It couldn't have gone smoother. Kylie, Jacques Cousteau once said the Sea of Cortez was the basically the aquarium of the world, and he wasn't kidding. There are some really unique experiences that you can't really do many other places than near La Paz. I had never really been to La Paz before, so my friends at TODOS Santos Eco Adventures helped set up a few underwater things for an itinerary that took a course of a few days that I did with my husband. It was so cool. Take a look.
A woman on a mission. We've got sea lions to play with today, although Alejandra calls them something else. You call them sea dogs because they're so playful?
They are super playful, yeah. They actually do come from inter-evolutionary line to something similar to a wolf in land, and actually in Spanish we call them lobos, wolves.
After about an hour-long boat ride, a little choppy that day, it's time to go play. But first, some rules.
Okay, so we don't chase after them or try and touch them.
Basically, let them instigate the interaction, not the other way around. Do they ever bite you, or are they just...
They do nibble sometimes, the youngsters, because they play fight, and they play fight each other, and sometimes they play fight us, so they might come nibble, but it's harmless.
The next half hour, I learned sea lions can be a little like us. When they have an itch, they scratch. Piggyback rides, always fun. Curious and just amazing. How do you leave them behind? Do you just want to take them with you?
It's hard every time, yes.
All right, Eric. We're off. A few days later, up early that morning for something I've always wanted to do, swim with whale sharks.
They are whales? No, they are not whales, okay? They are fishes. They have gills. They absorb the oxygen from the water with their gills, okay?
That's right, they're fish, the largest fish in the world.
Starling, look down now.
Whale sharks are endangered, but there are a few places you can swim with them, and La Paz Bay is one of those places, thanks to plankton. Whale sharks prefer plankton, not people, which was great news for me because it freed me up to do what I like to do, take photos. Okay, round two, we're going back in. My husband, though, had the right idea. Just relax and enjoy the opportunity to do something you can't really do in other places.
The big animals we have around makes unique in the world. You have to come to visit us.
Oh. So if the whale sharks weren't enough, now we've got actual whales, gray whales. We're down in Magdalena Bay on the Pacific side. This is one of the few places in the world where the whales are probably as curious about us as we are about them. Oh, wow. The underwater show continued on the Pacific side, about a 3.5-hour trek from La Paz, Magdalena Bay. Another boat and another whale experience.
Going underneath the boat, we're going to get hit by it.
Okay.
It's going under the boat right here.
Oh my
it's
God.
Really going under the boat. There's the tail.
And the gray whales, you'll also see some breaching and some tail action, and you'll just see them blowing and, just enjoying being a whale in the waters of Baja. Down here having their winter vacation, just really enjoying it.
I mean, Kylie, it was just so cool. We're going to have all the information on azfamily.com. For those of you who have had that opportunity, it's hard to top that, but I will go back to La Paz in a heartbeat.
So do you fly into Cabo then, and then they've got a little flight from Cabo to La Paz? I was looking on a map.
No, American started direct service, not every day of the week, to La Paz. So you can fly right there.
Right there. Okay, so direct. Yep. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
direct.
you, Tara. Beautiful to see.